Hello YouTubers. Well, what am I up to in this video? It's springtime on the farm, and that means it's baby chick time. I'm sure you can hear by all the peeping in the box here. We have ourselves here some baby chicks that I'm going to take out of the box and get them settled into their starter coop here for the spring season here. So, okay, you guys. These are just a little, I just dip their beak momentarily in their water here just to get them used to knowing what the water, where the water is and what it is. There you go. These baby chicks, it's amazing how far across the country they get shipped all over from different hatcheries. There you go. Oh yeah, you're thirsty now. Ah, I got you started in the water there. Look at that. Oh, don't jump in it. Come on. There you go. Yeah, like I say, get them a little drink of water, get them started. They're tired, they're thirsty, they're hungry. These are all pullets. I don't have any roosters in. Well, I'll explain that in a minute. These are all what they call sexed pullets. They're all hens. But these are, like I say, these are Cornish cross giant. They're meat birds for those of you that don't know that. There you go. If the lighting is poor in here, it's because it's under what they call an infrared, it's a red colored heat lamp. Brooder bulbs. You know, these you have to have a red lamp for them. Some people don't, but past experience that we've had here over the years on the farm, and with other neighbors, they've had some problems sometimes. Come here, you little marshmallow. If you put a clear heat lamp or clear bulb, they tend to, they're a little bit too overactive. And when they're babies like this, sometimes what they'll do sometimes is start picking each other's toes. We've had that happen, or well, not us have it happen. We've had neighbors have that happen to them with baby chicks. So try to always, well, keep them in, like I say, under these infrared lamps here until they get older. Once they're well started and established, then you can sort of wean them off the heat lamps as they get once they're feathered out. That'll take a while yet, but not a huge amount, but still a fair bit here. So. I've got a little adventuresome one here. It's getting out, trying to get out the door. Come on, you. Get back over here. There. There's always some mischievous ones in the bunch, so to speak. Now, yeah. Oh, there you go. I say some of these have been these baby chicks, like I say, they get shipped all over the country. Hatcheries are getting further and fewer all the time, and oh, you're a feisty one. Come on, drink of water. There you go. Let's speed this up a little bit here. I'm talking, and the person loses track of what you're doing because you're concentrating on talking instead of the task at hand. Okay? They're quite the little, these are quite the rambunctious bunch here. Okay? You guys? some people get don't just get the sexed pullets; they get the mixed, or you have roosters and female. You have your male roosters and your female pullets. We didn't like doing that here because we found over the years. I mean, you can the hatcheries give you the option of ordering mixed, all roosters, or all female pre-sexed pullets. They call them pullets. The reason we do that is if you have mostly roosters or roosters, they do a lot of fighting. We found, and they don't grow as well. You don't get as much meat. As these Cornish cross giants, these will eventually go for meat birds. That's the point of raising these. They're not here for pets. They will be raised as an important part of our winter food supply. Now, for the cuteness part here, we have ourselves a bunch of these little black barred rock. These are the little, these will be the little laying hens. In addition to the meat birds, for years and years here on the farm, we always had some laying hens. This year is the first time in probably 25-30 years that we're going to have barred rock here on the farm again. They're a heritage breed. They're getting harder. Hatcheries are having a harder time finding the layer flocks that they need for some of these heritage breeds. Some of, in years past, have almost disappeared. Luckily, the last few years, there kind of seems to be a bit of a resurgence in some of these heritage breeds now. They're starting to make a comeback. Not all, but some of them. People are keeping laying hens again and supplying eggs to some of these hatcheries, so that's a good sign. It's nice to see that they're a little bit of a mixed variety coming back to the landscape again. How are you doing there? You gotta watch with these baby chicks when you're moving around in these. When your first few days you bring them home and you have them in a coop like this. You gotta watch where you put your feet when you come in, when you step. And sometimes they can be a bit skittish. They'll run away as they're by themselves for a lot of part of the day. So they're not always used to human presence too much, other than their twice-a-day choring, where they get their feed and their water. But the next time, some of them are very docile, and they will come and get excited when you come in the coop. They seem to like the interaction, and they will literally run over your boots or shoes and on your feet, and you got to be careful where you step. You got to kind of just drag or slide your feet along the floor, because you can accidentally step on them quite easily. They are just, like I say, tiny little things that weigh little to next to nothing. So I say, I don't know how well this is going to show up on the camera in the infrared light here, but anyways, so that's another little part of what I do here on the farm. So just a little bit more homesteading and the like. So I'm just getting these guys used to feeding around the feeders here. Sprinkle a little bit of feed on the floor here for them, just along the feeder here, so they know where to find the feed. They're pretty intuitive. They catch on really quick, these little guys. Within a couple of days, I tell you, they're not too much gets by them. There's a few mosquitoes that are followed me in the coop here, and already they're chasing them around. It's amazing the natural chicken instinct to chase bugs and stuff. So you wouldn't think they're only a couple of days old, but it's amazing, like I say, that instinct that's in them. So anyways, just like to say thanks everybody for stopping by and checking out another one of my videos, and something a little different on this one. As usual, don't forget the old like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you all on the next one.